referring to the board's Planning and Zoning Committee column added, maybe we just revisit with the planner and see whatever suggestions she might have. Column remarks were in response to public comments made by Amy Dan. Dan is a past resident of Montrose Park Historic District Association and a commissioner on the Historic Preservation Commission. However, Dan stressed she was speaking as a private citizen and not as a representative of those bodies. The town has also received numerous calls and email regarding the rehabilitation designation, and much of which was due to an email that was circulated that included numerous inaccuracies about rehabilitation according to officials. Township Administrator Barry Lewis wrote a response to that email and provided additional information about the designation in a post on the Township website. At the April 27 Board of Trustees meeting, Dan said she felt that the town-wide designation of South Orange as an area in need of rehabilitation was a broad brush stroke that paints a poor picture of South Orange and is a dangerous precedent. She questioned why South Orange should be a guinea pig for a town-wide rehabilitation zone designation in New Jersey, and noted that of the few towns that have used the designation, some towns were decimated by Superstorm Sandy. Dan said, although South Orange has older housing stock, very few properties are derelict, and she has seen growth and enhancement, and for the most part preservation over the past 20 years. Dan said she would prefer to see a more measured approach and see designation of areas that are actually in need, such as Seton Village, Irvington Avenue Corridor, Valley Street, and the sewer system. Dan also said that potential buyers who search the word "what is rehabilitation" would immediately come across language stating that the criteria is that a significant portion of the structure therein are deteriorated or in substandard condition. That's the first thing they are going to read, and that's going to turn them around, said Dan. I just don't understand why you want to designate your town as an area in need of rehabilitation. That makes absolutely no sense to me. But
well,
again,
whatever it takes to get money, I guess, eh?
Yeah, but how are other people outside going to look at it if you have...
but then at the same time you get the positive press. I met my new neighbors who lived behind, the backyard neighbors, I should say, other than the apartment building. And they're from Brooklyn, on a street that's not the most exciting street. And they said, we're living in a palace compared to the apartment that we lived in Brooklyn. And I said, well, what made you come here? Oh, all the positive press, the New York Times article, blah, blah, blah. So, I guess once you're in, it's like you living in your house and you know that you need your house to be your bathroom done or your kitchen done, but on the outside it looks really wonderful.
Well, we have good news to report.
Which is?
The Township Committee approves higher sewer fee and new pool food.
Yes, well, let me read. This one says Township Committee approves $40 million budget with tax hikes of about $77 for most homes. Township Committee on Tuesday quietly approved a $40 million budget that includes a 1.9 tax increase over the current spending plan. For the average residents, that would mean a tax hike of about $77 each. It also includes no job cuts or major reductions. The budget is actually larger than the $38 million spending plan introduced last month that estimated a tax hike of about $97 for most homeowners. And so this budget was approved 5-0. No one had any complaint about it. And then we have you noticed all these signs around for the people running for Township Committee?
There's a separation, right?
Yeah, do you know why there's separation?
Because some people want to vote for Adams, but they don't want to vote for Ryan.
Uh-huh.
So Adams got signed with Adams and Ryan. But if I'm voting for Adams, I don't want Adams and Ryan sign with Mike Lone if I'm not voting for Ryan.
Right.
So some people got Adams.
It's like...
Well,
no. I mean, why do people have to be ticketed anyway?
But I don't understand why. You don't
understand which part of it.
No, I don't understand why Jerry Ryan is still running, man.
I guess that's why other people said, just give me Nancy Adams. I mean, this guy's.
He's been the mayor. He's been there. He's like, come on, man. Just move on with life, Just move on. Anyway, I'm from Trinidad, so.
What's it got to do with Adams and Ryan? That people, I'm sure you have. I guess everybody's got their officials that maybe he just loves running or something, but people just the same people go in over and over again.
He's from Trinidad. He moved on.
That's one person. There's got to be some.
I think he was one of the first person from the Caribbean in the talk show committee, unless Ken Pettis was, or Celia King.
Ken Pettis is from Chicago.
Yeah. But they didn't make any difference in the lives of.
Well, I mean, if you vote, I guess that's making a difference. I mean, do you expect everyone to make this major positive impact on?
If you vote, you make a difference.
If you are on a committee. That difference can be either good or bad, but you're making a difference. And who's discern where it's good or bad, right? Maybe you're an elected official. I vote to raise taxes. I have done something for my
town.
People
put you on committees to make a good difference.
Good is relative, yes.
I always thought that people want you to make a good difference.
Speaking of taxes, New Jersey or Essex County is one out of the 10 counties in the United States with the highest property taxes.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that.
I was looking at this article, which I posted on our page days and days ago, about Essex County. What county in New Jersey pays higher taxes than us?
Bergen County.
Yeah. This is in the Star Ledger. It's no secret that New Jersey homeowners are hit with some of the highest property taxes in the nation. I don't understand, why is that? Maybe because there's just so many different towns. And, as I've learned that, there's this push for shared services. So
why is that? What do you mean, why taxes are high?
Yeah, I mean, why? I mean, is it the thing about this... Yes, it's suburban, but
urban taxes are low.
Yes, and it's also about the number of ratables, but every county, Union County, is suburban. And
I really wonder about that sometimes, because in like in Newark, the taxes are low. I mean, they have a lot of commercial properties, yes, but you really and truly think Newark taxes could be like Maplewood and so on?
No, I doubt that.
So, I mean, really and truly, it's more like in the housing stock and the areas. But the funny part of it is that, and I've heard quite a few people say this, and I don't get this. I really don't get this. As soon as you leave South Orange, on South Orange Avenue, and you get to Newark,
you cross the line, what?
You cross the line, you could tell immediately.
Yes, you can. You don't think
you
you
have left
can?
South Orange.
What is it that you don't get that?
But why is that? Why does it have to be like that?
So you just want this... Well, I mean, you can drive... I remember one time I was driving... This was years ago. Down Fifth Avenue. And once you leave the wealthier part of the Upper East Side and cross over into Harlem, it changes too. So.
But why does it have to be like that? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Because, like I said, every town has its own idea of what is aesthetically pleasing, eh?
No, I don't think so.
Let me finish this article, though. So, just how high and low is Essex County compared to the other parts of the nation? According to this author, it might be a bit of a shock. A typical homeowner in Bibb County, Alabama, paid just $288 in property taxes in 2013, according to an analysis by Zillow, compared to someone paying a median in Paramus or Ridgewood in Bergen County who shelled out $9,546, about 45 times as much. Bergen and Bibb lie on the opposite ends of a list of median property taxes nationally. Bergen was the third highest in the country and the highest in New Jersey. Listen to that. Bergen, the third highest in the country and the highest in New Jersey.
That's not surprising.
Well, Bibb joined, but then they've got this mall and everything. I don't get that. Several other Alabama counties boasting of some of the very lowest property tax bills for single-family homes. Bergen, meanwhile, is one of several New York City area counties dominating the top 10. Those counties had annual property taxes several times the 2013 national median. The national median is $2,132. Based on the same analysis by Zillow, which examined counties in the 50 largest metro areas for which sufficient data was available. Elsewhere in New Jersey, however, property tax bills, while nowhere near the lowest in the country, were somewhat closer to the national median. For example, the average in Cumberland County in 2013 was just a little over $3,700. So, according to Zillow, here are some counties with the 10 highest and 10 lowest median property tax bills, and I'll just deal with the highest one. So you got Westchester County at $13,842, Rockland, and also in New York, $10,000, Bergen County, $9,546, and here we have Essex County, $9,288. I don't see anything in California in here.
Well, what are some of the lows, though? I would like to know what some of the lowest as well.
The lowest, Tunica, Mississippi, $216. $216.
What is that? Trailer homes?
260. I was waiting for the rest of the.
What's that? Trailer
Bibb,
homes?
Alabama, $228.
Those got to be trailer homes.
Walker, Alabama, $240.
Trailer homes.
You
Yeah.
can't. Well,
The
maybe they
trailer
could
homes.
just be farms or something.
But look it
But
up.
they could just be a big farm area.
No, it can't be a big farm.
Blount, Alabama, $344.
Trailer homes?
Well, you should look at one of these. Google Tunica, Mississippi. Let's see how people are living there. Butler, Pennsylvania, $397.
Butler, Pennsylvania?
Butler, Pennsylvania. Fayette, Tennessee, $410. Lincoln, Oklahoma, $402. Meriwether, Georgia, $457. Wow. And another
Meriwether?
Where are you? Meriwether, Georgia.
I wonder what type of communities are those.
And St. Clair, Alabama,
Oh, my God.
$470.
Let me look up Sinclair, Alabama.
St. Clair, Alabama. So you should go to St. Clair, Alabama city data. And let's see how many people are living there. So, which this is interesting. I mean, so here we're paying all this money in taxes. And, what is it that we get? Why do we choose to live here when we could be living in Tunica, Mississippi somewhere?
Trust me, I don't want to be living in Tunica, Mississippi.
Why? Do you remember what the taxes were when you moved into your house?
9,000.
Okay. Mine were like four something. And now mine are 10, so we can just imagine. Somebody wrote the average medium income in Bibb County is $14,000.
Did you say Sinclair, Wyoming?
No, not Wyoming.
Alabama, Sinclair, Alabama?
Yes, St. Clair, Alabama.
Oh, St. Clair.
SAINT.
Okay.
Clair, Alabama at $470. So, it's amazing. The taxes are one thing that keep the people out of the town.
Okay, here it is. The county population.
Where are we at in St. Clair?
Yeah, 2012 was 85,237.
85,000 people who live there?
Yeah. 27% urban.
Okay.
73% rural. What the hell do they mean by rural? Is that suburban?
No, rural is country, I'm telling you. So this is out in the country.
Oh. 64,742 in 2000. County owner occupied with more